What's going on, folks? Ted from Immersion here, and I wanted to talk to you a little bit about what's coming up here at MagicCon. As there, obviously, I unfortunately will not be there, but several of my friends will be. Captain Robert, Critical Bard, the Hype Goblin. I think a handful of other folks that I know will be there. So hey, go say hi. And you can tell them that you're a fan of their stuff, but be like, hey, you know that Ted guy that you guys hang out with, play games with, he's real awesome. But there is a whole thing about what's going on there because there is D&D at MagicCon, and if you're in like the Chicago area and you do want to attend, even if you're not a Magic the Gathering player, there are some unique D&D options for you there with some pretty awesome prizes as well. So I thought I would just go through that and kind of explain. There's also going to be an epic D&D live show there with a large portion of the cast from Baldur's Gate 3, the voice acting cast. So why don't we just go ahead and take a minute and just dive into this. And here is the guide. I got this off of their Twitter account, but it says your guide to D&D at MagicCon. All right. So first of all, there's going to be a D&D live episode. Now, this is pretty interesting because up until very recently, the only people announced for this were Samantha, I think it's Barrett, who was the voice of Karlak, and Abria Iyengar were the only two people announced for this live show. They have since added Theo Solomon, Neil Newborn, and Devora Wild. So that's Lazel, Astarion, and Will all added in to the game. So now you're going to have a game run by Abria with the majority, not the entirety. Unfortunately, we don't have Shadowheart and some of the others, Gale, but we do have a handful of the cast of Baldur's Gate 3, which is always awesome. There's also ticketed D&D play, and if you're unfamiliar, there is this whole brand new concept of D&D campaigns that can only be playable at cons. This is a whole separate thing from Adventurers League. Adventurers League still exists and that's still a thing, but Legends of Greyhawk and this whole Greyhawk series of adventures are exclusive convention play. So if you want to play these, you have to go to cons where D&D is there in an official capacity. And you can click here. Obviously, I'll have a link to this in the description if you want to check it out to register. And it showcases what adventures you have, right? So a village called Hamlet, and you can see again, I'm not going to go through all the times, but you can see there's a variety of times here, and the playtime here is just shy of 3 hours. Caravans are long overdue, and whispers of danger drift through every tavern. A call for aid in Hamlet arrives. A dark shadow creeps in, and ancient forgotten places once more. Will you brave the shadows? Then you have Darkness and Nulb, again, similar concept and time frame here. Nulb is a ramshackle of huts and tents nested between the only bridge over the so I'm gonna butcher that. Mdendir, Drydeer Run. Known for shady characters, even shadier deals, it's a perfect place for to gather information on those who wish to remain hidden. However, the darkness is reluctant to give up its secret easily. Will you uncover the truths hidden within? Then we have the Battle of Emerity Meadows. This one is an hour longer at 3 hours and 45 minutes. The reign of terror of the Temple of Elemental Evil ends tonight. Forces of good have united to stand against the rising elemental powers. Will you rise to the challenge and shape the fate of the Flanasum? Set years before the start of the campaign, the outcome of this adventure directly affects the beginning of the Legends of Greyhawk campaign. So you might be able to help impact what happens once that campaign gets fully underway, I guess. And lastly, we have Ruins of the Moat House, a level 20 exclusive adventure. After the Battle of Enrity Meadows, the remaining forces of Prince Thrommel IV laid siege to the temple's outpost in the Moat House, leaving it in ruins. Recently, travelers have reported strange flickering lights among the debris. Rufus and Byrne, the elders of Hamlet, have called upon you to investigate what secrets will you uncover among the crumbling stone. And then we have two more here. We have Thunder over Forsaken Isles, another 3 hour and 45 minute one. This is only on Sunday. In a thundering storm, an island appears off the Sword Coast. So this one is set in, I guess, the Forgotten Realms. Everything else seems Greyhawk based. Um, it shudders and flutters on the edge of existence, flickering like a candle in the storm or in the wind. The storm it pulls in ships and souls to wreck upon its shores, and monsters roam its wooded hills. As some ships pull against the storm and flee, others approach the island carrying daring adventurers intent on saving the shipwrecked and discovering the secrets of the island itself. Learn what dangers lurk there and what manner of magic has brought it here. And then Stormbreak, a Tarkir adventure. So this is a Magic the Gathering slash D&D crossover play. This one's only 2 hours. In the aftermath of a destructive dragon storm, you and your party find yourselves cut off from the rest of your Mardu clanmates. The only way back is through dangerous territory. Can you survive to rejoin your clan and adventure for third level characters? And then here's a little bit about what to do, right? So, again, what's exciting about this? So, you're going to have Baldwin Games and Level Eater Adventures are there running games. This is your chance to get a sneak peek at the new Legends of Greyhawk campaign and shape future play in the first Level Eaters Adventure production set in the Forgotten Realms. I don't know why it's set in the Forgotten Realms if it's Legends of Greyhawk, but whatever. Oh, I think that might be separate. To shape and the first ever Level Eaters production set in the Forgotten Realms. Two separate things. The comma was important there. And ride out the aftermath of a dragon storm in a special D&D X MTG adventure. Everything's set in the 2024 rules. In addition, all paid games of D&D earn prize points, which we can redeem for prizes, which we'll get to in a minute. Legends of Greyhawk Games also awards some treasure and opportunities for your character to advance levels that you can take with you to your next Legends of Greyhawk games later this year. I want to get in a chance to play in some Legends of Greyhawk because it sounds like it's a pretty cool concept. It feels Adventure League-esque where you can bring your character and carry them along. I also happen to attend several conventions throughout the year that do have D&D with a presence there, so I might be able to bring my character with me. How will my character be able to affect the Legends of Greyhawk campaign? The special adventure Battle of Emerity Meadows is set 7 years before the start of the Legends of Greyhawk campaign and serves as a flashback to a pivotal event in Greyhawk's history. However, the campaign's future is mutable, and the characters that participate at MagicCon Chicago will influence the shape of the campaign takes going forward, altering the future and making decisions that will reverberate in the first big story arcs beginning later this year. If that's something you are interested in, that's really cool that you can shape the future of the campaign. How do I create my character for Legends of Greyhawk? You're going to go to D&D Beyond, go to the character builder, you'll select standard as the method, uncheck sources and partnered content, and create a 2024 character. You can also create a character using the 2024 handbook if you have those rules. Note that Legends of Greyhawk starts at level 1, does not allow evil characters, and you must choose either standard array or point cost methods to generate your ability scores. Okay? I'm new at D&D. What should I prepare for the show? Let's see. You'll learn your basics and all about D&D Beyond. Then you take a dive in our on-demand play sessions of Stormbreak that run less than 2 hours. If you want to go further, make a first-level character using the 2024 rules or the free rules. It doesn't really tell you too much about how you can get into the 20th level one. What if I want to sit down and play D&D with just my friends? We have a place for you to pick up D&D, a quick D&D adventure, grab some characters, and have fun for you to play in the D&D free play area. Located near the command zone on level 2, the D&D free play area is the place to just have fun with some short play adventure content. And then where are they happening? And this lists out all of the different... Oh, it's a level 20 VIP play, so you must have to pay extra to get into that one. All right, what are the prizes you can win from getting points here? It says, that's right, you can earn free loot just by playing a campaign. For every 3-hour Legends of Greyhawk adventure you play, you earn 25 prize points. For the 4-hour premium adventures, Battle of Emerity Meadows and the Level Eater Presents event, you earn 50 prize points. The prize area at the D&D HQ at MagicCon Chicago will contain a selection of D&D books from the past few years and some other items. 50 prize points can be redeemed for most books in the prize area. So if you are going to pay for one of the premium adventures, you might be able to just get yourself a free book as part of that. And hey, if you're someone like me who's a content creator, you can always do a giveaway with that, give it to a friend, whatever the case may be. And you're also going to have some of the artists here from, artists, D&D and Magic artists here. You're going to be able to get selfies with 200 creators. So I see Dice Cream Sandwich here, and looks like you're going to have a whole... I'm trying to see if they list out anybody else here, right? Dice Cream Sandwich, Kathleen DeVere from Loading Ready Run, Volrath XP leading D&D one-shots, learn how to play with Tanya DePass. There's a let's see. Check out the meet and greet schedule in our Creator Central Hub to find out more information on who's coming. And then it looks like the D&D Level 20 dice set shown above is exclusive to the D&D Level 20 VIP package. Pack those dice and get ready to play some D&D. Single day badges start from just $40. The D&D Level 20 VIP badge comes with exclusive merch and scheduled games during the weekend. This is very similar, honestly, to me. It feels and sounds a lot like HasCon back in the day when that was a thing. So I was there in a media badge, but I also paid to do the VIP experience. We got games run by, like, Jeremy Crawford. We got to play At that point, it was Tomb of Annihilation before it was available for the general public. We got the chance to play in that adventure. This is obviously Legends of Greyhawk, but we also got dice and books and stuff. So this looks similar. You're getting this exclusive set of dice as well, which is pretty cool. And then again, this is the Creator Central. So I don't know who has meet and greets here, but you can go ahead and click this. And then it's just going to give you a list of people. So, I mean, I can't, I'm not going to go through this because it's going to have a ton of people that are Magic based, and I just don't know any of the Magic folks. But you're going to have a ton of folks. You're probably going to have some also, obviously, D&D folks there as well. Folks may have things to sign or just be willing to chat. Yeah, so here is Sarah Roberts. This is obviously my friend, the Hype Goblin. She's on here. I know Robert's going to be there. Like I said, I know Cripard's going to be there. Oh, Batty's going to be there. Quincy's Tavern. So yeah, I don't really know what the there's a ton of people here, so feel free to take a look through maybe. Um, I don't know how it's sorted because it doesn't really give you much more. It just says come meet your favorite creator. It doesn't really give you a lot more information as to like who these folks are if you don't recognize the name. So you're gonna have to scroll through and see who you know that's gonna be here. Um, but yeah, there's a ton of folks gonna be there willing to meet and greet and chat and everything. And there's a lot of awesome games happening too. So I would really consider taking a look at it. And then yeah, I'm gonna see. I don't know if they're gonna be like if Legends of Greyhawk's gonna be at say like PAX East. Let's say if they are, I'm gonna try to get into some of those games at PAX East, and then maybe we can play together, and then we can talk about the experience about what it was like. Also, I'll throw it out there: if you are one of the lucky folks who does go to MagicCon and gets to play in one of these Legends of Greyhawk games, either the level 20 VIP one or one of the ones that helps shape the course of Legends of Greyhawk as a campaign as a whole, send me an email or a message on social media with your experience. I'd love to know how it went. And then obviously I can take that with your permission and then make a video about it and just kind of distill down your experience to talk about it in a future video. So anyway, thank you all so much for watching. If you're going to MagicCon, have a great time. Hopefully this helps sort out a little bit of what the D&D experience will be like there for you. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.